stands for Mobility as a Service 360. It's a host-based software as a service platform that's specifically designed to do continuous monitoring on off-network mobile devices, so laptops and handhelds, smartphones, etc. So what makes MAS 360 unique is we've always been an outside-in technology. So 15 years ago we were doing remote access, and we've been able to morph that platform to now do a pure compliance monitoring play. So that while other point security solution vendors are going inside out and trying to figure out, hey, how do I enforce my policies or manage my application on a device when it's disconnected from the network, which is happening more and more frequently these days, because we're a host-based service outside of the agency's network, our thin client on the endpoint is communicating with our portal. The agency has secure access to it, and so they can maintain visibility and control regardless of if the device is on the network or not. Well, I think the fact, again, that we're outside, and we've always been outside, it's been very easy for us to solve the problem in what we define as the mobile blind spot quickly and I won't say easily because it's not that easy to do, but we've been doing it for so long that it was quite easy for us to manipulate our platform to meet those, the FSMA 2.0 requirements for continuous monitoring on disconnected devices. So I know right now a lot of the focus is how do you figure that out on the LAN? Well, we've been doing it on the mobile endpoints for quite some time. And what's, I think, exceptionally unique about us is we're an overlay technology. We don't go in and position ourselves as replacing anything that an agency is currently doing, but as complementary. So you've invested in all these policies and procedures and tools on your network. How do you know they're still functioning on disconnected devices? That's what we are. We're that, who's watching the watcher to make sure all these tools are still functioning, up to date, running. And oh, by the way, now we're supporting iPads, iPhones, and Droids, so we truly provide that single portal for all of mobile devices in your amongst your employees. Fantastic. This is the 5th time I've come, so it's pretty, I've drunk the Kool-Aid, so to speak, and there's no question in my mind that of all these type of events, to me it's the best just because of the intimacy of those roundtable meetings, the one-on-one, sometimes 2 or 3-on-1, but still it's very low stress, if you will. It's a communication, it's a conversation with very high-level government folks, and you give them opportunity not only to present your solution, but hear feedback immediately on good, bad, and indifferent. So it's fantastic. So the roundtables are great, but in fact, I was commenting to one of my government prospects today that I'm surprised that the vendors don't take as much advantage of the panel discussions and the presentations made by government to their peers, and we have the opportunity. There's other conferences where you can't go into those closed sessions, but the fact that they're not closed, and you're listening to thought leaders from the government talking about their problems, where if you listen half an ear, you can come back and say, hey, you were talking about your difficulty with mobile endpoints, I can help solve that problem. Or you just educate yourself and increase your credibility as a trusted advisor. So the panel discussions are great, the presentations by the government attendees are fantastic, and even just the networking opportunities are another very casual way to meet and greet people you've been trying to get to. That you literally, and this happened, I met a guy here 6 months ago. This is great, fantastic. As soon as we got back to the real world, can't get close to him. So many layers protecting him. He's so busy, I get it. I finally got to catch up with him again up here, so it's often the only time you can see these people. It's great. CIOs, CISOs, enterprise architects. So really whatever silo you're in, the enterprise architecture stuff doesn't really apply to what we do, but the CIOs, CISOs, technical folks that are here are exactly the right people that I need to get to. And the other ones you can learn a lot from, whereas opposed to other shows, you typically get lower level people that frankly seem to be more interested in getting the latest tchotchke than really talking about solutions. Several. In fact, I was trying to go through them in my head. I'd say probably close to 10 quality meetings with some follow-ups that I met before, and the timing is better. Other ones, brand new opportunities, and people change jobs. And one gent who didn't have a need for our solution last time. Now he's in a new position where he has a great need. Got to reconnect and meet with him. So I'd say somewhere around 10-ish with several good quality opportunities. For my non-competitors, I'd say please come. For the competitors, I don't want them to come because it's such great access. I guess I'm not sure that's the answer you want, but that's the truth.